Hey everyone, it's Nate, the Vinyl Guide, and normally I'm here on YouTube doing unboxing videos of vinyl, but for today, I'm gonna stick these sort of things aside. I'm going to do a very interesting, unique unboxing. This just came in today, and it's quite special, and it's probably something you may not have seen before. Now, as you know, I live in Australia, and Australia is the home of, among other bands, legendary bands, the home of AC/DC. In fact, here in Sydney, there are neighborhoods not very far from my house where AC/DC, where the guys grew up, the Young Brothers grew up. There are various small gigs were here, small high schools they played, little stages here and there. Part of the AC/DC legend is weaved throughout Sydney and Australia. And in doing so and paying tribute, the Australian Mint released some AC/DC coins. And this is the box, the collector's box of which they give them out. Now it does say Volume 1, which leads me to believe that there could be a Volume 2 coming later down the road. But this is the box set that they have of all 7 AC/DC coins that are in Volume 1. So it's captivating fans for almost 5 decades. AC/DC has rocked the world with 16 electrifying studio albums. This collection celebrates 6 milestone anniversaries achieved by AC/DC album releases in 2020 and 2021. So, let's take a look, shall we? Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is kind of cool. All in unique kind of order here. All right, let's take a look. All right, so I'm going to go in a little bit closer here so you can see the coins and the little packaging that they have here. All right, so here is AC/DC, High Voltage. Now this is the original Australian album cover. That's not what the backside looked like there. 17 February 1975, so that was the release date, apparently. Now, most of the AC/DC albums that you see, like in North America, their version of High Voltage with the different cover with just Angus on the cover, that isn't this album. That is cuts from this album and some of their others. So this is the Australian version. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. Yep, there's the... And the Queen on the back. This is 20 cents. And anyone who spends this is a complete imbecile because let's just say these coins cost a lot more than 20 cents to get. But apparently they are worth 20 cents in the open market. There's a picture of the Queen and AC/DC High Voltage album cover. So let me put that aside. Next up, TNT. Again, High Voltage was the album. The song TNT is on High Voltage on the North American reissue. So again, that album is an amalgamation of these two. This is the original Australian album cover. By the way, I've got a video that shows all these first pressings, the Australia pressings, if you want to check it out. I'll put the link in the thing down below. That is not the back of the album, but it was released on 1st of December 1975. So this was February 75. This is December of 75. So the guys were quite busy. Yep, that is the AC/DC TNT artwork here. That's right side up. Then again, the Queen on the backside. Royal Australian Mint. All right. They're really cool packages here. These are nice thick paper stock. Very cool collectible. Now, here is Dirty Deeds. Again, different cover than a lot of people are familiar with. AC/DC. Oh, this is the tattoo that's on Bond's arm. See that there? And the Queen on the back. Again, 20 cents. And this is September of 1976. So, about 9 months after TNT came out. And a couple years ago, we had Mark Evans, who was the original bass player of AC/DC, certainly during these two albums. He came on to the show, and in fact, there's a video of he and I talking where we're going through the vinyl history, him and AC/DC, and of course, Rose Tattoo, who he's part of now. All right, let's move on to the Brian Johnson years. You'll notice that we went right from Dirty Deeds to Back in Black. There's no Powerage, there's no If You Want Blood, there's no Highway to Hell. I guess that's going to be in Volume 2 then. Back in Black. Yeah. Very, very plain coin, but then again, so is the album cover of Back in Black. Now, I'm not going to open these. I guess I could open these. I don't know how I would open these, but I'm not gonna. July 1980. All right. Now, when did Bon Scott die? I think he was like January 1980, yeah? Let me quickly take a look. Bon Scott. 1980, February 1980. So really the guys within 4 months had put out this album after their singer died. Wow, I didn't realize it was that quick. Boy, these days it wouldn't be that quick, but back then, boy, they just got right back to it. And what an album this is too. All right, July 1980. The next one they have here is For Those About to Rock. November 81. All right, so they put this one out a little bit more than a year afterward. Okay, AC/DC with the cannon. Again, the Queen on the back. Even though we are part of the Commonwealth, we have the Queen on a lot of our money. It's not a big deal down here in Australia to be able to, you know, there's not a whole lot of royalists down here, but Queen Elizabeth, she's seen quite a bit in her day. You know, respect for her. Now, this is Ball Breaker, September 1995. Boy, we are fast forwarding from this 1981. So some 15, almost 15 years later. Ball Breaker. There's Angus there. So yeah, we've skipped Fly on the Wall. We've skipped Flick of the Switch. Again, those are probably in number 2. And this AC/DC coin, 20-cent uncirculated coin. I think this is just one that comes in the pack. I don't think they sell this separately. AC/DC. And of course the Queen on the backside. So there we go. There is the AC/DC thing. You can see in there, there's these little areas to slide these covers in. And I think you can order these online. I got mine from the Australia Post, the Mint. I don't know, some Australian government thing. They're not cheap, but of course this sort of pack is not something you'd expect to be cheap. It's about 100 Australian dollars for $1.40 worth of currency, 20 cents each. But that's all right. I'm gonna pack them back in here, and I'm going to hold on to this for a while because it is just very cool. All right, there we go. A little piece of Australia and AC/DC for you fans out there. And again, make sure to subscribe to the Vinyl Guide podcast. We've had a few episodes around AC/DC. I've got some videos on some rare AC/DC pressings from Australia to check out. And You know, we're all about collecting vinyl and talking music here on the Vinyl Guide. So until we talk next time, keep spinning. Farewell. Bye.